Check it out, a sailboat from a random bag of Lego at the thrift store. Who knew? But yeah, I went to the local thrift store, checked it out, and thought this might be a fun challenge. I'm looking around, I'm seeing this bag of Lego. It's just hanging up on the wall, and I thought, why not give this a try and see what I can make out of it? Let's rip this open, stir the soup, and see what happens. Oh wow, okay, so there's a lot of small pieces here. I'm gonna kind of sift through this, stir the soup a little bit, see if I can find anything to spark an idea. Finding some interesting pieces. This is a deconstructed Star Wars droid. Found another pair of legs here. I don't know if I'll find any more pieces, but I'm gonna set these over here just in case. Maybe they'll be a part of the build later. That's a little gross. This is a sucker stick. Ew. This one may be a little bit difficult because this is a lot of tiny pieces. This might be a smaller build. I did find a big enough plate here that I might actually use as a base, which is a good start. So I'm gonna set that right here. All right, I have an idea in my head now. I'm kind of excited to see if I can make this work. As I'm finding pieces that have different shapes, like this shape here, these angles, I'm gonna set them aside, and because I think those might come in handy later as well. Okay, one of the hard things about unsorted Lego, especially in these tiny ones, is I see pieces that I want and then I lose them quickly. But I found these two, which actually match pretty well, so I'm gonna throw these on and keep building. I'm gonna actually have to go back a couple steps. So I'm gonna take this apart just a little bit. I think that's gonna get us, actually, I'm gonna take it apart quite a bit actually, and maybe almost start over. Kind of taking shape here, what do you think? I'm gonna keep plugging away. All right, I keep misplacing pieces that I have seen before. I know I just had another, there it is. Okay, found it. I found this really cool gold piece. I really like the way that looks. It's kind of shiny. I might add that toward the end, so I'm gonna set this over on the side. Oh look, I found the Lego droid head. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna set this on the side because I do want to add this. Not with the rest of the body, but you'll see at the end what I'm thinking. This is a really unique piece. It's 3 across here. It's got these cool angles. I don't know if you can see that really well or not. But on the bottom, it's only 1 piece, which kind of makes it hard to make it fit into the even number that Lego comes in. But what's unique is there was a piece around here. This one here. See, it's got 1 dot in the middle. This piece right here helps you get that centered just like that. I hope you can see that really well. But I'm gonna add this on right here, I think. I think that looks kind of cool. What I'm doing now is I'm setting aside a bunch of these angled, smooth pieces, which are able to add a lot of texture to the builds and create different, almost like a different movement on the side of the build. Oh look, a penny. I made back some money. That's exciting. What I want to do is add some sails on the top here. I need to dig around a little bit more in these little pieces here and see if I can find a way to attach some of these angles that I found earlier, which would make perfect shape for a sail. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's a different way to execute this, and there might be. Okay, this is actually gonna work better. I'm super excited. That sail looks way better, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. I am going to continue building on this and adding some smaller details, but we are getting close. What's a good ship without some water? So we've got a lot of blue pieces here, and I think I'm gonna be able to almost make it look like it's in water, which would be kind of neat. So here we go. All right, the soup is done. What do you guys think? This came out of that random bag of Lego. Took me a minute to figure out what I wanted to do, but I really am happy with how this turned out. It is a sailboat, if you can't tell. Got some cool pieces here. I used some different techniques with flipping the studs on the back here to kind of give this angle on the back end of the ship. It's got a mast, it's got a steering wheel, and it's even got a little bit of water on the bottom. As you know, every soup turns out different, and that's okay. As long as you're being creative, having fun, and I've still got Lego I can play with later. I had a ton of fun with this. It was challenging because it's all small pieces. I normally build stuff that's bigger than this, but I really like how this turned out. Comment below what you'd like to see me build in the future, any challenges you have for me, or what you think of this build. I'm looking forward to building with you in the future. Thanks for joining me. All right, here it is, a sailboat from a random bag of Lego at the grocery store. And here it is, a sailboat from a random bag of Lego from the thrift store.